What is up, people? The Breakdown Boys are back once again. Okay, Wade is here with like a quarter of his voice.
Yeah, but a full beard, so don't mind me.
I was gonna say, is he doing the beard? Is that the beard brush?
Yeah,
the beard
bro,
balm?
come on. You know, Manscaped
Okay.
sponsored.
I need a lot of that.
We are back, and Sensei's still rocking his Billy Goat beard, and I am rocking my no beard. But
yeah, I need them to send me my stuff, dude.
I know, bro. They only send it to the nicer looking half of the breakdown. You know how it works. But no, we are actually not here for fun and games today. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I'm more actually upset about this. We have to talk about it. Yeah, listen, we are covering the bottom of the barrel when it comes to. I can't even call this combat sports and say it's not. This isn't. This is not combat sports. This is degenerate lack of athleticism in a human body being fed by a man that purely, I think, is lost it. He's lost it. I don't even know how. That's the worst opening for what I'm going to talk about here, but Dana White's slap fight power slap league. Did you see any of its debut last night on, by the way,
I saw some highlights, but before, what Christian needs to do right now is roll the clip of me doing the slapping with the Nelk boys while he's talking about slapping. It'd be hilarious because I did the it was for a funny video, but I think it would be amazing if like while Wade's talking like that, it's just me doing a slapping back and forth with the Nelk boys. But anyways,
Christian hit that. But this was on cable television, TBS, Turner Broadcasting.
It's on TBS.
This is on TBS. And let's not forget that Dana White just had a slap fight of his own with his actual wife in public a couple of weeks before they aired this, so much so that TBS had to take the show back a week to get the stink off of it from Dana White slapping up his wife in a club in Cabo. So it debuted last night. Sensei, did you see any of it?
I saw the highlights, and I was
you
on
mean the low lights?
Instagram.
You mean the low lights?
The low lights, yeah. And I was looking at some of the clips of
now,
it.
I'm not trying to
I've
promote.
seen it. I've seen other ones. You know, it's not much different. It's the same stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to try to promote this league to anyone because I have such a problem with this, and it's not fun, and it's not a game, and it's not fighting. It's dangerous, and I can't believe it's on national television. I can't believe people are being paid to come out and risk lifelong permanent brain damage for no reason. I got on Twitter yesterday, and I'll just read the tweet, and people got upset with me about it. I don't really give a fuck, but I was on Demon Time yesterday when I said this because, and I thought I was on Angel Time. I thought I was trying to save people the horror of watching, quite frankly, the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I said this. I literally turned it on for 15 minutes waiting for pro wrestling to start because I'm a pro wrestling mark. But I said this. The slap league is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. This is not a sport or a fight. It's two goofballs flipping a coin to see who gets to hold a pole and get their face slapped in. All for a belt that looks like a prop from Spy Kids 3. Absolute clownery. Now, the last line was just me being me. But this is true. This is what this stuff looks like. Here is Chris Thomas and Chris Kennedy. You see one of the guys here, Sensei.
Oh, they got to hold that behind their back?
Yeah, hold the power slap pole. Don't know what that idea is or where it came from.
What the heck?
Don't know what this guy's fucking job is. As if he's like judging something.
Oh, I think he's watching the feet because your feet have to stay within the box. You're not allowed.
Oh well, it's good we have rules for when someone can slap the living fuck out of one guy that can't protect himself. Yeah, that's smart. Keep your feet in the box. Cool. So this is what happens when TBS partners with Dana White's redheaded love child of fighting.
I love how it says welterweight, like they're trying to get like.
I mean, they got uniforms. They have uniforms on for this. This guy's isn't tucked in. He's got a towel on for some reason. This guy thinks he's Michael Vick. Here we go. Boom. Out fucking cold.
Oh, I didn't see that, dude.
Out cold. Now, this tweet is from a doctor. And this guy says, this is sad. Note the fencing posture with the first brain injury. He may never be the same. So that's what we're doing on TBS. No headgear. No, I mean, what are these guys doing? Like, you're supposed to be there to catch them? That's what we're doing? Hey, nice reflexes here, buddy. Dude. Smacked his head. Cool. And now you're north-south and him. Sick. Dude. Like, sick north-south position while my man is seizing up. What are we doing?
I thought, too. And you said it. Dude, that's insane. That is insane. I didn't see that one.
Oh, you think?
It's crazy.
And again, I'm not trying to make a joke out of this because I really fucking hate it. I really do.
I know.
I know. This screen is fucking hard to look at.
The reason we're laughing because it's so ridiculous. The ridiculousness of it makes it like laughable in its ridiculousness.
People tried to argue with me and say, "Oh, this is just as much of a sport as YouTube boxing is." Excuse me.
That's crazy.
Who trains for this? How do you train to get slapped in your fucking face while standing there with a little mouthpiece in and going, "Okay, this is not a sport."
Yeah, I could see something like this, like for example, being like leg kicks or body punches, because in a sense you're not like, when it comes to like your head,
shutting
the face,
off your equilibrium.
Right, you're not like, the brain part of it is just
that doesn't recover.
Like, it would be bad, but this does exactly. This is just doesn't
recover. Like if you and again, I'd say the same stuff if dudes were standing here leg kicking each other and snapping legs. Like, okay, that's fucking stupid.
Right, yeah.
This is leading to permanent damage for people. It's going to 100%. Someone that makes the finals, that gets all the way to the top, that has endured slap after fucking slap after slap. And even these people that are getting one-shotted. Yeah,
the problem of it is this is something that was like, the slap contest is the same thing as like that little game where you're like the flick, like the spoon on top of it's like a game. It's like a party game, whatever, where it's not supposed to be like really dangerous. It's supposed to just be like a pain game, and you're like, oh, okay, you won.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Like when you do body shots, like during training, whatever, and you're like, like it's supposed to be. This is something that's like, okay, it didn't seem as bad in its original state, because it's not supposed to be dangerous. But now dudes are training for it and getting good, and you're gonna get knocked out every time.
Yes, you can't prepare. Like,
I think they're gonna realize this now, that this is not something that where it's just like a pain threshold, and you're like, oh, who's tougher. I can deal with the smack.
No, dude.
Right. It's just it's going to be.
Condition your chin for stuff like that. Like people, even in fighting, people talk about conditioning your chin. No, some people can take shots better than others, sure, but you don't sit there and condition your, like the old shoot fight days in Brazil. They would try to condition people's chins. They were knocking each other out in the gym every single fucking day. That wasn't conditioning them.
No, you can only strengthen your neck.
Exactly. So like, okay, go do some neck fucking rolls and protect yourself from an open hand slap. Like, this guy's out. But
this is this is not what you want.
And this guy's celebrating. What are you celebrating? What are you? Okay. Listen, and I should say,
and this isn't the point. I don't think this is the point, right?
People that are doing it, because fuck, man, you're getting. I don't know what the money is, but you're on TV. You're getting this opportunity. I'm sure a lot of people in bad positions and desperate need for whatever would take an opportunity from a guy that's incentivizing it. Dana fucking White. Again.
Yeah.
This is such a terrible look for a guy like this that knows fighting. He knows it. And he's on this channel yesterday talking about, oh man, this guy's he's got his little fucking research cards out. He's like, yeah, I did my research on this guy. What a savage. He won this slap fight and he's been in this many bar scruffs. I'm like, what are you talking about? This guy, you're running it down like these are trained athletes. Like, oh yeah, spent 3 years at the local slap gym training this every day with his right hand out like a fucking windshield wiper. Like, what? No, dude. Like, no one. Yeah, man worked at the Jiffy Lube getting ready for this. He was every day. He was at a concert last week. Both hands were I'm like, no, dude.
Yeah, this is not something you're supposed to train for. This is one of those things that they have those ideas like the freaking MMA in a phone booth or whatever.
This is what you do when you had a couple too many and you and your buddy are standing across from you going, I can take it. I can take it.
Come on.
Yeah.
And you go back and forth, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm out.
Exactly. And now you're incentivizing people to do it sober, where they are taking people's chins off. Now, here we go. Here's the ladies.
And the knockout shouldn't even be allowed. I don't understand.
Okay, cool.
Dang,
You caught
dude.
her. Now, okay, cool. You caught her, right? Great job. Her head didn't hit the ground. There's a clock here, Sensei. Guess what that clock's for?
30-second recovery.
She
what
gets
the
to
heck?
try to recover from that and get back to her feet.
30 seconds. Even boxing knows you only get 10.
Look at this. Yeah, nice. Sick job, guys. Well done.
Oh.
So she stumbles forward and
I didn't see any of this.
rocks on her head again, dude.
Oh, my God. Next one, bro. What the hell?
On TV, on national TV, this is what we get. Boom. Straight down on her head. Stop laughing.
Bro, you keep freezing it at the most ridiculous parts, bro.
I'm trying to illustrate a point here. She's coming straight down on the top of the crown of her head.
You freaking jerk. Freaking did a replay.
Oh, again.
See, I didn't expect any of this, dude. I didn't expect I was gonna see someone stumble and somersault, on the freaking forehead.
Again, I'm not trying to make light. It pisses me off so much because this lady, here's another one that's gonna have some irreparable damage done to her because of that. And this one, man,
this is so ridiculous. I honestly did not know it was like this. All I saw was that dude swollen. Which
this is what this is on national TV.
Yeah.
And look at all these officials here with their collared shirts on. What are you staring at? What are you staring at? This is done in the Performance Center. This is where they're doing this. They had Dana White's war room, the room where he does all of his planning for matchmaking. They custom outfitted it in all this slap gear. It looks like something out of a fucking Chuck E. Cheese is what it looks like.
Dude,
it's awful. Look at this. Boom. Good night.
Oh my gosh.
And look at Dana's like, oh. Like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? One dude stands there and one dude says, yeah, okay, yeah, as hard as I can.
Here's the thing. The point of it is supposed to be a pain threshold thing.
Unbelievable. Again, concussed.
There shouldn't be knockouts. There shouldn't be knockouts. The point of it is it's supposed to be a toughness thing. Who can endure more pain, like in survival or a survivor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like fear factor type thing.
Yeah.
Like, not you get knocked out, then what's the point? Like, you're just knocking people out. This is stupid.
It's dumb.
You know?
It's the dumbest stuff that you could possibly ever put on national TV, incentivize with money, and get people that maybe don't have any other opportunities or don't know any better, or that, quite frankly, just don't care. Because I saw some people saying they're grown-ups. They can make their decisions. You're right. They can, and they have. So, again, you make those decisions, you live with them. But can we not encourage other people to do stupid stuff like this by putting it on a national broadcast and saying, look how cool and fun and goofy this is? No.
Yeah, because what you're going to get, kids at recess.
Exactly.
You know?
You're not going to see it on national TV, but you're going to get 6th graders, 5th, 4th, whatever, going out and slapping each other on concrete, on the ground, whatever, and seeing who can do it because they saw their favorite slap league champion on TBS last night, and Dana White clapping on and raising their arm up and making them look like they're something, and here we go. You know what I mean? There's a difference between
that's ridiculous, dude.
Combat
that is ridiculous.
sports. Even at the YouTuber level, people are like, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing because combat sports,
not even close.
You're participating in a sport. A sport is where 2 participants compete. Not one participant competes. One guy stands there and acts like God is going to save him from this right hand.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that doesn't.
There's an offense, there's a defense. There's 1-to-1 competition. This is not that. This is who wins the coin toss.
And that's the thing. If the game is supposed to be a pain threshold,
yeah,
right? The winner is essentially supposed to be the person who doesn't quit.
Yeah,
and endures the pain, but the pain it's supposed to be like the pain that's not dangerous kind of pain.
So they said,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, what, dude? That's That's crazy.
And there was I can't find it here, but there was one where the same thing. The guy got hit, he got rocked, fell down, and they kept asking him to keep going. And I'm like, it just makes no sense, man. It just makes no sense. It's a terrible look for TBS. I don't know what's going on at Warner Brothers Discovery, but it's a complete fucking shit show. That's the people that are running TBS, all these like news channels. It's a complete mess over there. I heard this thing did 295,000 viewers, which is kind of a bomb for a debut. It's not good. I mean, I hope it gets canceled. Not because I don't want to see people make money or I'm not trying to shit on anybody.
There's no growth opportunity because if there's any growth, even if it does start to grow, people are only going to get better, and all you're going to see is 100% KOs.
Yeah. And I mean, the percentage on this on the one last night was high to start already.
That's crazy
already. So this will be the last time we'll talk about this on the channel. But I just had to say this is fucking stupid, and for everybody that's watching it and find some entertainment out of it, that's fine. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to tell people what to watch, what not to. But just realize that this is not a sport. It's not a fight.
No.
And when it does have irreparable damage being done to people for $2,000, well, I mean, it can't be more than guys are making to show up to actually fight. Whatever the number is.
What?
I mean, I don't know. It can't be. You can't be giving them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Golly, man.
People are watching. Kids are watching it on TBS, and they're seeing that, and it's just not a great look. And to incentivize people to do it and not protect themselves and sign up for this stupid-ass show, it's just bad all around, and that's where we leave it, Sensei. The Power Slap League is fucking stupid.